Hey, what's going on everybody? It's lViper here. Now, just before I start this video, I want to say a couple things. First off, I changed my name. I'm no longer Setsfall, because, well, Viper is just better than Setsfall. And also, I haven't been posting for about the past 8 months, I believe. So this is my first video. Anyways, let's just get right into it. So today we're going to be doing some Black Ops 4 heist tips and tricks. I'm going to be covering about 4 or 5 different topics in this, including flanking, mesh mines, weapon selection, and just overall tips. Alright, so for our first tip, I'm actually just going to be covering flanking. Now, if you don't know, which I don't see how you don't know unless you play Fortnite and you're about 12 years old, flanking is whenever you get behind or to the side of the enemy to surprise them and take out as many as you possibly can. Now, in Heist, flanking is very common. One of the best ways to flank is to obviously just go around to the side of the enemy. I'm probably going to put some clips right about here of me flanking the entire enemy team. And one thing that you do have to keep aware of is whenever you're flanking, there is a possibility that there's going to be some more enemies that will be farther back. I've run into this problem so many times where I pick up maybe 3-4 kills and I turn around and there's a guy or two right behind me who just take me out instantly. Alright, so this next tip also falls under flanking, and that is protect your flank. So compared to getting behind the enemy, one thing that's really good to do is to stop the enemy from getting behind you. Whether that just be by having a couple people watch your flanks or by setting mines. What I like to do is use mesh mines, and I've gotten quite a few pretty decent kills. And shout out to Derek Lyons, because that's how we met. I literally clipped him with a sexy ass mesh mine. Anyways, whenever you and your team are pushing the objective, always make sure to have at least one person have either razor wire or mesh mines. And what you want to do is just set them up where you think the enemy might be coming. With mesh mines, one thing that's really smart to do is stretch them out over as wide of a surface as you possibly can. And you'll probably see a couple times in this gameplay where I stretch out a mesh mine between 2 doorways that are pretty close together on slums, and I actually do end up picking up some kills. And for our next tip, we're going to be covering mesh mines. Now, previously mentioned in flanking, they are very good for an anti-flanking tool, and they're also really good for setting a trap across the map. So, as you can see in the gameplay, I do use mesh mines quite a bit. And one thing I like to do with them if I'm not securing our flank is shoot them towards the enemy spawn near the cache. So wherever I think they might be coming, you really gotta learn lanes in this game also. Because if you don't know the lanes, then you're just gonna be throwing shit left and right, not doing anything. Now you can see an example of me using the mesh mine right here. I shoot at this doorway because I forgot to go back and grab some extra health and ammo. So I run up back to my spawn, and this is actually a really good example of why mesh mines are good to use, because you can pick up random downs as you see right there if you put them in a well placed area, and then you can pick up easy downs and just go ahead and snag the remaining enemy. Alright, the next tip is going to be buying selection. As you can see throughout this gameplay, I really like to use the Vape King. I really prefer the Vape King because it is a medium fire rate assault rifle with some pretty decent range and some pretty good damage. I really love this rifle, so that's what I always choose. Now, you don't have to choose the VAPR XKG, which I just call the Vape King because why the fuck not? But I really do recommend you finding a weapon that you're good with, whether that be a submachine gun, assault rifle, whatever the fuck. Alright, now next up on the buying selection tips is gadgets or equipment. I prefer to use mesh mines as previously stated, but I'm going to go through each and every equipment option and say their pros and cons and what they're best used for. So I'm just gonna go from my favorite to least favorite. So obviously the mesh mines. I fucking love the mesh mines. I've already described them, oh I don't know, about 1,000 times in this video so far, so let's just go ahead and skip over that one. Next we got the cluster grenade. The cluster grenade, it's pretty self-explanatory. You throw a grenade, it sticks to some shit, and makes some other fucking shit go boom. Next up, we got the Frag Grenade. If you've ever played a video game before or have ever seen any TV show or movie, you know what a Frag Grenade is. You pull the pin on that sumbitch, you throw it, it go boom. Next up, we got the Seeker. Side note, fuck these things. NANI?! お前はもう死んでいる. And then we got Razor Wire, very good for securing a perimeter and slowing down the enemies. And I'm gonna just be honest with you, there's a shit ton of more gadgets that I don't really feel like explaining because, you know, most of them are pretty fucking self-explanatory. Like the 9-bang, you throw that bitch, it go bang 9 times. And there's the fucking yeah, but anyways guys, I know I didn't really cover everything in this video. I might make a part 2 if this thing doesn't go absolutely fucking shit and not get any views. But yeah, if you want any more Black Ops 4 videos, that's basically all I'm going to be posting. And as I said earlier, this is my first video in 8 months. And I'm going to start trying to post on at least a weekly basis because I got a lot of stuff going on, like school and work and whatever. And YouTube is kind of just a side thing for me to get some, you know, some motherfucking... Nah, I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It's been Viper, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.